So this doesn't mean that, what the experiences you've had spiritually in within your religion are false. They're not false. God's within every religion, and that's what we have to understand. Like, God is in everything, not in only every religion, but every human being and everyone. So all the beauty, all the great magical things you've experienced with God and with Jesus and with, whoever else you believe in, all the magical things, all the faith you've had, the miracles you've witnessed, you've encountered, everyone experiences these things, man. Who's in the religious realm. This is like, it's not exclusive to one group. Like, everyone experiences these things in every religion. Faith. We know that faith can create miracles, can move mountains. We know that. And it's not exclusive to one group. It's not just your group who can do this. If you have faith, you can move mountains. And God's not going to take that away from anyone. Anyone can do that. The guy in the Amazonian forest, if he has faith in something and he believes it's going to be true, and he surrenders, and the same process of faith, it's going to happen to him or to anyone else. So we're not trying to take away from your group, but you're not the only group. Please, man, you're not the only group, bro. You're not the only one. Everyone is part of this. And so, yeah, there's so many beautiful things that go on in religions that, they're an important part of our spiritual development. But at the same time, they've also created a lot of ignorance, and they're a super big impediment on how to achieve the kingdom of God on earth, because they create division, and they create this lie that they're the only one that, and that there's good and evil, and that the evil ones, we gotta get, they're gonna get rid of anyway, so we gotta pounce on them. Pretty much. So we gotta pounce on those motherfuckers. So anyway, yeah, that's the lie. But then now, on the other hand, we have atheists, who also have to eventually come into the fold. But they're also reacting a lot to the atrocities and the horrors of organized religion, and they're right about a lot of things, man. I mean, look at all the crap that organized religion has done throughout the years. And so, organized religion is not the end all. It's God is the end all, and unconditional love is the end all. But that is something that is within every single one of us, and it's yours. So, to the atheists out there, we gotta, if you try and concentrate on organized religion and what they say, yeah, you're gonna be lost. But if you go directly to God and believe in God and surrender to God and trust in God, you'll find peace in your heart. And that's true. That's what everyone finds in their respective religions. You'll find peace, you'll find love, and you'll find purpose. And that is something beautiful, you know. So that's my call, my shout out to the atheists out there. If you're atheists and just believe this is a mechanical world, and there's nothing beyond the physical or whatever. It's a hard world to live in, man. It's just a hard life, and there's a beautiful life in this model of the world. It's Even if it's not true, let's say it's not true. It's a beautiful way to live, but it is true. So anyway, how do we know it's true? There's a bunch of proofs, but it's the experiences you have. It's kind of like saying, France isn't true or Paris isn't true. Like, that's not true. That's not a true city. And it's like if you've been to Paris, you've actually traveled there, you've visited, like, people can say it's not true all they want, but it's like you've been there. Like, you've experienced it, you've experienced the people, the culture. So if you've been to the kingdom, if you've been to the kingdom, like if you've been to heaven in consciousness and you know what it feels like, then you know it's true. There's no one really has to convince you otherwise. Like, once you're there, you can't go back. So, and then obviously you drop off and you're in hell again or whatever, but we know it's there. We know heaven's there. So anyway,